Welcome to the Musar video blog. Happy Sukkah to everybody. Chag Sameach. Here I am sitting in the Sukkah, Lulav and Esrog. Special time. So, there's a symbolism, we're told. Our sages say there's a symbolism that each one of these four species represents a different type of Jew. And some that excel and everything, some that are not so good. And we take them together, and the symbolism is that this is a time of year when we're supposed to feel a unity with everybody. No matter if you like the person, don't like the person, they're the greatest, they're not so the greatest, but you have to feel a unity. So the question arises, what has that got to do specifically with the festival of Sukkah? And what has it got to do with sitting in the Sukkah? So just to put it very succinctly, the festival of Sukkot comes a few days after Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur, if we do it right, is the time of year when we should be feeling the closest to God. Now, feeling closest to God, that's not just some abstract idea. It means that you should be feeling more spiritual. You should really be holier in a sense. What it means is that the things that normally bother us, all the stuff that's in this world that bothers us, hopefully, on Yom Kippur, we rise above it. We rise above the pettiness of everyday life. That's what we're supposed to accomplish, among other things. So when we rise above the pettiness of everyday life, that right away takes away a lot of the obstacles that get in the way with getting along with people. An obstacle to brotherhood is pettiness. Oh, I care about this, I care about this, I want that, you want that, you said that, makes me feel this way. When we rise above it and we think in a much more cosmic, a much holier, much more exalted look at life, then a lot of the things that bother us don't bother us. So coming off of Yom Kippur, when we should be in this exalted state, we leave our homes, we sit in the Sukkah, we say, all that stuff, all that materialism, that's not who I am, that's not what's really important, that's not the real value of life. And when we have that mindset, automatically it breaks barriers and we're able to get along with people much better, and that's a time when we should feel more united. So taking this into practical terms, oftentimes we use the word holiness. Well, if a person is truly holy, then one of the ways that can be measured is how well do we get along with other people? How much do things bother us? How much all these pettiness, these small things, these trivialities, or not so trivialities, but how much do they bother us? If they still bother us a lot, then we're not so holy. We may think we're holy, we may have those moments when we feel who knows what, but if it hasn't penetrated to who we are, if all these little things still are important to us, get in the way, make us upset, make us angry, then we still have a long way to go in our holiness. So real holiness means rising above the pettiness of this world, rising above all of the negative values that come along with materialism, that come along with competition, that come along with all of the bad stuff that this world has to offer to us, rising above it. So holiness, again, holiness is measured, the real barometer to test for holiness is how much am I able to get along with people? How much am I able to get past the negative traits within me? So hopefully we've accomplished that a little bit on Yom Kippur, and we're bringing it into the Sukkah, and hopefully it helps us unite a little bit more than before. So I wish to all of you again, Chag Sameach. See you next time.